was seeing was that, okay, first I got some new frequencies from Key Coil. With Key Coil, they have some new frequencies that are like 5G or 5D, not G, but 5D 5D frequencies, and they are so powerful that they've knocked out my phone. They knocked out the amplifier that I have here, because it hits a certain frequency or some frequencies that, you know, the other stuff just can't handle. But moving forward, all right, it caused me to see the color blue. Now, I've already seen blue. I've been seeing blue for a long time. And, you know, other times I'll see maybe a pink or a yellow or green or something. But those are long ago. Well, yellow, I don't even really see. Maybe a green, pink, and blue. Bluish violet type of color. Now, after doing that, I see a lot of blue. It's not just one speck of blue or one spark. It used to be like little sparks. Then it became like a spot. Now it's like a whole, it looks like I'm looking at a chart of color. And from what I understand, it's right in the center of my eye. So it's probably the quality of my awareness. Their new frequencies will cause psychic ability. And it is much, much, much better right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I wanted to say this real quick. So now my understanding just cropped together and just was like, man, I was just so stupid. It's so clear that we're in a sea of connectivity, right? And we're basically like, you know, like when I use energy to lift up something, the magnetic force, it obeys it, right? It doesn't resist. It doesn't pull back and say, no, I don't want to do that. It doesn't do that because it's not wicked. It doesn't have a selfish or a wicked heart. It flows harmoniously. So when we are getting reflux from the environment, it means that there are certain signals we're supposed to be following that we're not, and it's trying to get us to go in the direction we're supposed to go, to be harmonious. And I know that we ourselves look at it and be like, you know, I don't want to do that right now. I want to do this. You know, and I feel that, you know, but that's technically, that selfishness is actually what causes other ripples in the fabric of space and time. Now, the crazy thing is that we are like crabs in a bucket. So we infected each other with negative emotion. So when somebody else starts to have a higher vibration, something else will come and try to pull it back down. So it's crabs in a bucket, crabs in a bucket. I don't want to go into it deeply, but it should be said. I believe that's what happened to those spirits that were fallen spirits. You know, it infected them, and they were hardwired to us. So when it happened, it was like all the negativity flooded into them. And now, and it's just one negative thing after the next negative thing. But the key for all of us to be free is to do what's right. So if we all do what's right together, then, which is what we're doing, that will actually throw away the old, and everybody will maintain a high level of vibration, where then at that point they are no longer stuck here. We become perfect, and we're in a new world. makes sense because we're gonna figure out how to do time travel. So much so that it's commercial. And people are gonna be coming back and forth from other times. We've heard of it in our history. So when they came here from the future, they got reinfected. I'm sure that they got reinfected because these little frequencies, you gotta understand perfection. If it's perfect and you're absorbing imperfect frequencies, it's going to affect you. Like if you take one wire and bust that one wire, there's going to be a slight imperfection. That slight imperfection under not high pressure, but high frequency, is going to cause it to spread. So when it spreads, when they come back, they might not even know they're affected. But when they start associating with people, it'll start to spread and multiply backwards to being back the way it was, the way it is now. There. And that, once they do that again, then we'll have to all go through it again. When we all go through it again, and it's not going to be everything, just the cleansing process, which is the fire of Armageddon. Like, don't be scared. You're just bettering yourself. Those who don't better themselves, though, will actually pass away because illnesses are a compiled result of bad choices, bad feelings, bad emotions. You compile these things from the thought to the heart, and it just piles up and causes an organ to shut down or not function correctly. Then that's not functioning correctly. Now you got problems in your body. You got allergies, you got this, you got that. You got all types of crap that starts affecting the body. All right? And that's what happens. So that, and the reason I understand this is because that really did open up my mind. Like, it's super clear. It's like dumb clear now. It's like, that's what it was, you know? But yeah, and we can desire. So when we involve our heart, it just increases our magnetic field, and we're able to do stuff with the environment. Anything that is not perfect, and even some things that are imperfect, we can still cause certain things to happen. It's energy. But remember, there's a cause and effect. So anything you put out, it will reflect back to you because of the perfection of the universe. It's crazy, y'all. But I needed to put this out. Hope all is well with everyone. You know what I'm saying? Don't think wicked about stuff. It's really just science and understanding that God does exist. All right? That's it. It's not a whole lot. For real. When you start to understand that, it's going to be dumb easy. All right? All right, hold it down.